And Annex, if you could select Spanish, please. Okay. Calling clause numbers 2022-0D01495 and 2022-0D01005, State of Texas versus Gerardo Martinez. May I have announcements, please?
Samantha Braga on behalf of the state. State's ready, Your Honor.
And Myrna Pages on behalf of Mr. Gerardo Martinez, ready as well, Judge.
Ms. Rago, I don't think I heard you, so just select the English channel, please.
I just did. I apologize, Your Honor.
Sure. Okay. And Mr. Martinez is appearing remotely from the jail annex. We're scheduled for a bond hearing. Ms. Pages, you may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. So, Judge, we have not been able to, well, Mr. Martinez has not been able to bond out. I believe we had a bond hearing a few months ago, and he has been actively trying to post bail, but his bond amounts are still too high for him and his family. Judge, what's important to know about these cases is that originally he had been indicted on sexual assault under cause number 2022-0D01005 with an alleged offense date of January 10th of this year. He was actually given a full PR bond, not a full PR bond, I believe a split bond, but PR bond. And he was actually out on PR. He was complying with his PR bond conditions. He was reporting. He indicated that he would always make sure to call in. He'd always report when he needed to and do whatever it is that he had to do pursuant to his PR bond conditions. Subsequent to him being placed on the PR bond, he was indicted on an indecency charge that the offense date was prior to him being placed on PR bond. And it was a delayed outcry. It was after the fact, after he was already on a PR bond. The offense date was January 25th of 2021, yet the outcry was a late outcry, Judge. And so because of that case, even though it came before these allegations, and after he was placed on PR bond, was given a higher bond that he cannot make. Originally, when he was on a PR bond under the first cause number ending in 1005, we had presented a text message from the complainant, Alejandra Hernandez, indicating that she was going to basically get revenge on Mr. Martinez. And it's believed that she was acting out of vengeance due to the fact that he was seeing his girlfriend and also possibly seeing Ms. Hernandez. And so she did in fact send a message, and we did present that text message to the judge at JMAG that was hearing his original bond, and based on that, gave him a PR bond, Judge. And I do have that text message if the court wishes to see it. My client is 46 years old, and he's been in custody for a little over 5 months already on these charges. I don't believe that the state has been able to communicate with the complainants, at least. I think we had a hearing about a week ago or 2 weeks ago, and I don't believe that the state has been able to contact the complainants. That may have changed, but that was my understanding when we had our last hearing, which was not too long ago. Mr. Martinez does have a job waiting for him, Your Honor. If released, he would be able to work with Raul Gamboa Landscaping. He was employed with them, I believe, for 4 years, working with them. He would also be able to live at 615 Loma Land, space 80, with his current girlfriend, Belinda. She is currently needing help in paying the mortgage there, it's my understanding. And so he is asking for a PR bond, at least on the indecency charge, Judge, and to reduce his current bond on the one ending in 1005 to an amount that he can afford, Your Honor. Like I said, Judge, he was completely compliant. We don't believe ultimately that these charges will go anywhere. We do intend to fight them in trial. And so we are asking for this court to basically consider that, Judge. Thank you, Your Honor.
And so what are the bonds in the indecency? It is what?
Judge, so I believe it's 19,500 cash surety and a $500 PR component. I was having a hard time finding the documents concerning the bonds, so I may be wrong, but that's what I was able to find for that one.
Okay.
And then the other one, the one ending in 1005, I think it's a 5,000 cash surety bond and a 45,000 PR component.
Miss Nieto, can you double check those? I thought I saw 70,000 on the, and I might be at an older, I thought I was looking at the most recent one. Can you give me the bond amounts for each of these cases?
Yes, Your Honor. On the one ending in
Oh, Miss
1005.
Nieto, I need you to select English.
Yes, Your Honor. On the one ending in 1005, the bond amount is 5,000 corporate surety or cash and 45,000 PR. And in the one ending in 1495, I'm getting back to it, but Ms. Pages was correct with those amounts. It is
19.5.
19,500 corporate surety or cash and 500 PR on intensive.
Okay. Thank you, Miss Nieto. All right, I'm sorry, Miss Pages, did you have something else?
Yes, Judge, I did forget to mention, I believe Mr. Martinez, and Mr. Martinez, if you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe he had indicated also that his father was ill.
Understood.
Sí, tomé
Okay. Miss Rago?
Yes, Your Honor, the state's concerned about non-compliance with PR. He does have some criminal history. There's a DWI in 2004, a failed ID in 2006. There was a DWI with a child in the car that was reduced to DWI in 2006, an AFB in 2017, a DWI third. He was in 2017. He was placed on 5 years probation. An MTR was filed and was revoked for picking up a DWI 4, failed to pay for July, failed to register July 2017 as well, and violated on this unit August the 3rd, 2017, July 2017 for failure to register with a VIP class. He was ultimately revoked to 4 to due, and then the DWI 3rd, which was in 2017, which is the 4th DWI, was ultimately dismissed. The state's concern is non-compliance with PR and just based on the nature of the crimes and how he wasn't complying while on probation, Your Honor.
Mm-hmm. So I was trying and I wasn't, I don't think successfully finding, which is why I thought we were at a different bond. It looks like I gotta think it was on the 1005 case that they had revoked. I think that's where I got the 70 from, was because there were some allegations in a PR affidavit, violation affidavit stating that he was violating the conditions of his PR bond there.
Right, Judge, and if I may, I believe that the allegation, the reason for the violation was because he picked up the indecency charge, but it wasn't really a new charge. It was an old charge that just got indicted.
What I saw in there, and it might, I don't know if I could find it again because I've already gone to his PSR, let me see, was that he was contacting the family when he was instructed not to do so. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to find that again, but give me a second, I might. I want to say it had a February date. Oh boy, did I might have gotten out of contract, PR bond order. Let me go back. Let's see.
He got the PR bond, Judge, on March 30th of 22.
Let's see this. There was an affidavit, and I believe it was, I'm not going to remember the name, Ms. Hernandez, that reported that the daughter was afraid, not wanting to go outside because, am I reading the right one? Marissa,
Yes,
are
Your
you?
Honor. There's an affidavit filed February 28th of 2022. You can find it under the jailing.
Yeah, under which jailing? Because I think I went through both. Is
It's
it-
on the jailing that's from March 24th
Right.
through March 30th.
Okay, and
It's the document labeled warrant.
okay. Let's see, next, there it is, March 24th. So J-Mag pulled his bond for non-compliance back in February 28th, and the allegations there, I think this is on the sexual assault.
Right, Judge, and then subsequent to that, on a month later, March 30th is when he got the PR bond because of the text message from Alejandra, basically threatening that she was more or less gonna get revenge. So he was, it's more of a being spiteful or upset that he is seeing his girlfriend as well as Ms. Hernandez.
Well, in any event, with those bond amounts, yeah, the request is denied. The bonds are appropriate.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you very much. All right, is that everyone for today? Ms.
Yes,
Noyola?
Judge.